Me up like that, man, for no reason, man.
You got a freaking gun on you.
Yeah, man, you lucky I didn't shoot your bitch ass with it.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do?
It originally came out as a suspicion call. A lady called and just wanted to report that her roommate had come home and made statements about shooting up his parents' house, and that's all we had to go on at the time.
He just became my roommate recently.
Okay.
He's a friend of my daughter's, actually a friend of my son's from jail.
From jail?
What do you mean he's been brandishing?
Oh, they told me he come out of, Justin knocked on his door today and he opened the door and was standing there like this with the gun.
Did you see him with the gun?
I didn't see him with the gun, no.
Have you been over there tonight?
Yeah. He come in a while ago, I was asleep and I heard him yelling, y'all want to be talking so I can start shooting up here too.
So I offered to go over there and check it out and make sure it was clear and he had gone like she thought. We cleared the apartment and we're pretty much getting ready to leave when I heard her talking to somebody in the hallway because we had her stand outside till we had it cleared for her. Turns out it was our suspect that had come back, and it kind of went downhill from there.
I heard a commotion in the hallway. I went outside and I saw Officer Cantwell at the top of the stairs with our suspect, so I run up to help him, at which time the guy was trying to pull away and exit through a door. I handcuffed him, and immediately upon reaching around, I could feel what I knew immediately was a pistol located in the jacket pocket of his hoodie.
Corporal Roberson found the pistol, which was a pretty uneasy deal. You know, it's easy to get complacent in what we're doing day in, day out, taking report calls, you know, talking to people. Just like this deal, it seemed like it was going to be just a simple complaint report, and we were going to put out a, you know, attempt to locate this guy. We didn't even have a last name to begin with on him, and seemed kind of like a mundane deal. It turned full throttle pretty much in half a second.
Hey.
What happens next depends on you.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, man. Hey, my wrist.
6'6".
Man, let me go, man.
Cross your legs. Cross it.
Loaded?
Yeah, it had one in the chamber.
Ah, man.
When I heard Corporal Roberson say that he'd found a gun, man, I felt that, you know, I felt that feeling in the pit of my stomach, just that feeling of danger, and at the same time, you know, some of that training kicking in. I was just making double sure that I had him in a position where he was not able to move, he was not able to get around and move freely about, because at that point we had not searched him. We didn't know if he had any more weapons on him, and then he later made the comment that he should have shot me when he had the chance. So it's not a stretch to say that he's not a good guy, and he didn't have our best interest in mind at all. And
even after finding the pistol on him and having him in handcuffs, he was real non-compliant. He would try and pull away from us. It was obvious he was wanting to get away from us, did not want to be around the police, even though, like I said, he knew he'd been caught. There were several times where it was decided it was best just to place him on the ground in order to keep him from running away or kicking us or something of that nature.
My dad called me out, you know what I'm saying?
Your dad called you out?
Yeah, man, it started the whole thing, and then he calls the cops. Who calls somebody out and then calls the cops on them? You know what I mean? If somebody calls me out, I'm gonna use it.
Okay, what do you mean by called you out?
He just called me out, man. He said I was a pussy, I wasn't gonna use it.
Who did?
My father.
Okay.
When we asked him, you know, what was the deal with the gun and why he's running around, he you know, matter of factly said that his dad had called him out, so he needed to step it up and go over there and show his dominance, or in my opinion, ignorance, and shoot up his parents' house because they offended him.
He was arrested for a felon in possession of a firearm. Once we had taken the pistol off of him, I was able to determine, he told me he was a convicted felon, and I also found a Texas offender card, which are issued to people who have been in prison in the state of Texas.
If the guy's willing to shoot up his house of his own parents, I mean, who's to say he's not willing to shoot one of us or shoot his roommate? You know, he definitely needed to go to jail, and we made the right decision in putting him down and putting him in jail tonight.